This land of quiet woodlands lies in the valley of the Eden River. It's a land of timid deer and splendid horses. Here, amid the forests and meadows, I've spent my entire life, seen my children grow, and seen them have children of their own. I know this countryside well, and also the village that lies in its midst, Appleby. Appleby is a quiet village, one of many here in northwest England in the county of Westmoreland. Appleby is divided in two by the Eden River. The valley Appleby is situated in is famous for its lovely scenery and for its part in the long and complicated history of England. It is said that Appleby's first settlers were the adventurous Vikings who descended on this part of England from the north 1,000 years ago. When I was young, here is where I spent much of my time, in the fields around Appleby, among the horses I loved so well. How pleasant it was for me, on many a summer afternoon, to watch them graze peacefully and see them raise their young, and to ride them across the rolling hills. Horses are an important part of our lives here, and are the reason why once each year, the town of Appleby and the adjacent meadows lose their customary quiet aspect. This is the time of the Applebee Horse Fair, and it may be a particularly exciting fair for me this year, for I'm thinking of buying my youngest grandchild his very first horse. The fair is several centuries old. Appleby's Fair is one of the busiest horse fairs in all of England, and one of the most interesting because of the gypsies. Some bring along wagons as reminders of the colorful days of their past. They begin gathering in Appleby several days before the fair. Each day, their numbers grow as they make camp in the surrounding hills outside the town. Their mode of travel has changed over the years. Trailers have replaced the horse-drawn wagons, but horses are still the reason they come. Traditionally, the fair begins on the second Tuesday of June, with the next day, Wednesday, being the official opening day for horse trading. And the horses the gypsies bring are beauties. As a child, I was fascinated by the gypsies' way of life. To me, they always seemed freer than any people I had ever known. I still feel that tingle of excitement as I watch them pass through the crowds at Appleby, especially when they ride in those wagons of theirs. They call them vardos. As gypsies, buyers, and curious onlookers flow into town, quiet, peaceful Appleby begins its once-a-year eruption into a bustle of crowds and noise. Trading time is nearing. And although it is the gypsies who have made the Appleby Horse Fair the attraction it is, there are some local people who indicate not too subtly that they do not want the gypsies to trespass on their property. But to most of us in these parts, the gypsies and their horses are welcome in Appleby. As the opening day of the fair approaches, the Eden River becomes a public bathing and watering place for the gypsy horses. The gypsies love their animals and care for them very attentively, washing them, brushing them, shoeing them when necessary. Some horses don't seem to appreciate all the care they get. But balky horses are minor problems and dampen no one's enthusiasm for the fair. There is an air of rising anticipation. The opening day of the Appleby Fair is almost upon us. And now it is that special Tuesday in June. There are souvenirs, bargains, people, and excitement. And Tuesday evening, the crowds gather for a traditional event on the first day of the fair. We've all come to see the gypsy horses compete in thrilling harness races. And now it is Wednesday at Appleby Fair. The horse trading begins. The gypsies run their horses past the prospective buyers. Several horses have caught my eye. Perhaps I will be among the buyers here today. It is difficult to make a selection. They are such handsome animals. But I know the sort I want. A gentle horse. An affectionate horse appropriate for a young child. The slapping of hands shows that buyer and seller have agreed on a price. But much bargaining goes on before the sale of any horse can be made. The parading of the horses and the trading with the gypsies go on. Finally, I have seen just the horse I want. And at last, I too am bargaining with a gypsy. But he resists my offer. I'm amused at how cleverly they do business. And yet, I do want that horse. My grandchild has his horse. And so the fair goes on. And others will strike good bargains, as I have. I've been to the fair many times. Though I won't be buying a horse next year, I'll be back here in Appleby again, enjoying the crowds and the excitement. Back to see the gypsies and the horses of Appleby Fair.